Shalom, is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are definitely due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. Things are getting heated up, and I've been there's so much news going on. It's funny how you can go from one day it seems like not much is happening, and then the next day, the shit is hitting the fan. And it's hitting the fan. And, of course, you got the situation in Iran. You got that going on. But on the home front, you have this situation where you have, and I believe these are agents, but they're there to stir up trouble. You have these individuals now that are protesting for Palestine, and they're screaming death to America. And some of you may have seen these videos on social media. Some of you may not have seen it, but that's becoming a big talking point all of a sudden. But just within the past few days. And I'm sitting here going, well, damn. And then you just had the movie Civil War, which I haven't watched it yet, but I guess this movie Civil War came out. And what have we been telling you, brothers, that there's going to be a civil war? It's getting ready to pop off. And then all of a sudden, this movie Civil War pops off, and now you have these different pro-Palestine groups or just protesters against America. They're running around screaming death to America. And I got this from Fox News. There was a video from Fox News that I watched, so I didn't get the article. But I took a little bit of notes. It says here, pro-Palestinian protesters went to Chicago. One organizer taught the crowd how to chant death to Israel in Persian. In the Persian and whatever that language is or whatever. But then a chant of death to America broke out. So the people are tying Israel and America together, and they're screaming death to both. Now, you may have agents at the forefront of this, but the people that they are, what's the word I'm looking for? The people that they're talking to, or their followers, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. The people that have taken a liking unto this movement, they're sincere. They really do feel that way. It's very interesting. So, man, things are getting stirred up for real, man. I don't know, bro. This shit is getting ready to hit the fan for real, man. It's too much going on. And, I always, try to not get overly excited. But, I mean, damn. Earthquakes everywhere. People are bugging out, losing their damn mind. Killing each other. Russia at war with Ukraine. Israel at war they're starting off a war with Iran and already got a situation with Palestine. Man, it's a lot of shit going on, man. These African countries are taking on this digital ID thing that Bill Gates is pushing, which is setting up the mark of the beast, the microchip. It's a lot of shit going on. And again, I don't like to jump the gun, but damn. This shit feels different, man. Last year I was like, God damn it, just push the button already. Just hurry up and push the goddamn button. This year I'm like, whoo. I still want them to push the button, but damn, there's a lot of things popping off right now. You got Edomites, screaming death to America. Because they're pissed off about what's happening with Israel and Palestine. With Gaza, on the Gaza Strip. And what's going on with Israel. I'm talking about the small hatters, not us, not the real Israelites, but the small hatters, what's happening over there. And this is just about to hit the fan. I want to get this. This is 2 Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. This is a woe. Woe meaning destruction. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's what we're about to see, man. It's about to be a civil war out here. And all we need is for Trumpy to be up on stage running his goddamn mouth. Because if there's anybody that can start some shit, it's Trump. See, he's been quiet because he's going through these court cases and they're putting on a show and all this theater. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is just April. By the time we get to August, man, we're going to see some August, September, man. The election is in November. That's why I keep saying, August, September-ish. A lot of people talk about October. No, but I think before then, I think, man, you really going to see some real shit because Trump going to be running his mouth by August. Because I think you have the, what is it? The conventions, the Democratic convention, the Republican convention. So, and he's the nominee of the Republicans. So he got to talk at some point. He can't the news can't just put him in a corner forever. The media, the news media, the political news media, they're going to have to allow this man to talk. Again, man, it's getting real. Now, and I tell you, brothers, go watch those videos. Go on social media and just look up Death to America. Matter of fact, go to Twitter, go to X and look it up and watch, man. Both parties are saying, we got a problem. These people are screaming death to America. It's really gotten this far. Even if it's staged, I want y'all to understand something. Even if it's staged, even if let's say these are just actors, right? See, people are stupid nowadays. Nowadays, people are stupid. So even if these are just actors starting some shit, and you say, oh, it's just, these protests are just a bunch of agents and provocateurs and antagonizers, it's still the Lord stirring things up. Because the people that follow them and go along with it, they don't know no better. It's just like January the 6th. You had FBI agents there at the Capitol. But the people that went there to protest the election, they didn't know no better. They didn't know they were getting ready to fall into a booby trap and get locked up. They didn't know. See, prophecy is going to be fulfilled one way or another. Right? Woe to the world, 2 Ezra 15:14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. And that's what you're seeing. and swords in their hand, for there shall be sedition among men. And that's what they're accusing Trump of, sedition. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings. And you see that they're not regarding the president of the United States. They don't take him serious. I remember a time when, I'm old enough to remember, when they used to call, the president, Mr. President, right? President Bush, President Clinton, President. Even Obama. Now I'll say that. But Trump came in. They just started saying Trump. Biden. It's not even President Biden. It's just Biden. Man, they're not regarding their kings nor their princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And we saw that during the pandemic. And you know what? We may see that again very soon. But Lord willing, we see that sooner than what I believe. I always, I'm saying maybe like 2 years from now, shit really gonna hit the fan. But Lord willing, man, I hope this shit hit the fan now. Man, the things are getting really, really turned up out here. And never mind the fact that people are stupider than they used to be, so they're more gullible. Right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. And when martial law pop off, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to say, look, man, I'm here in Maryland. I'm going to go down in Virginia, or, I'm going to go down in North Carolina somewhere, like my family down there. I can't got shit. Martial law pop off. They're going to be like, you can't go. Can't leave the state. Hell, you can't leave your city. In true martial law, you won't be able to leave your damn house. Okay? Shit's gonna hit the fan. All it takes, you have to understand how close we may be to seeing true martial law. Now, they had that little test run in New York with the subway system. Okay, they allowed the violent crime to get out of control just so they could bring in the National Guard. Ooh. Okay. I said that's a test run. But who's to say that's not setting up for something bigger? All right, just to see how it would work. Because that's Esau. Esau does that. If you've been in the military, they run drills. Before they do anything, they run drills. I've said this time and time again. 2020, the pandemic was nothing but a drill. It was an exercise. They were testing. They were trying to collect data. They were trying to see how many people would conform and how many people would rebel. They collected data. They collected information. They now have an idea of how many people are actually going to go along and how many people are going to rebel. That's what all they wanted was the data. They didn't even want to keep things locked down forever. So they gave these right-wing conservatives this false illusion of a victory. Okay, the Lord chooses your delusions. He made them think that they won, we defeated them by protesting and we defeated the lockdowns. And they think that that's why the powers that be lifted the restrictions. No, the powers that be got what they wanted from 2020 until early 2022 when they dropped the mandates for the jab. See, 2020 was the pandemic. 2021 was the jab. Early 2022, they moved on from that because they got the data that they wanted, and they moved on from that narrative into the new narrative, which was Russia versus Ukraine. Don't believe me? Go check the timeline. February of 2022, they dropped the mandates and Russia invaded Ukraine. So it was time to move on to something else. But we're moving into something different. They're done collecting their data, their information. They're getting ready to go into something different. See, now it's time for the real show. Okay? This isn't Trump's first term. This is Trump's second term. And if he's the man to do it, then damn it, he's going to do it soon when he get in that White House. And I believe he is that guy. Now, here's another theory. I don't know, but it could be a situation where he may not get back in there. I believe he will, but let's say he don't. They could do something to stop his ass from getting in there in the first place. And they could pop shit off for Biden in this year and make it so Biden's ass takes all the blame for everything. Because you know they got actors pretending to be Biden anyway. Right? He could be the ultimate fall guy. Because nobody else wants to take the blame for the fall, the collapse of America. And if they're going to collapse the economy, why not do it under a puppet leadership, a fake leadership? That's, you know, I want to say something, but that's not Biden, bro. Y'all brothers, come on, man. I hear, and I'm not, come on, bro. I know y'all know better. Y'all have to. Y'all have to look at that dude and say that's not the same Joe Biden from 2017, 2016. That's not the same Biden, bro. Come on, man. I know you can see that that's a goddamn skin mask that man is wearing. Please tell me you can see that. You know, I know a lot of brothers aren't really caught up on things, and his brothers are spiritual and they don't really look at shit like that. That's not important, but just come on, man. Come on, bro. That's an actor pretending to be Biden. As a matter of fact, there's 3 people pretending to be Biden, and I'm not going to say their names. I know 2 of them. I know, when I say I know 2 of them, I mean I know who 2 of them are. But we'll leave it there. We are one false flag away. One major false flag away from having all this shit locked down. You could go to sleep one night and wake up the next morning and your whole entire city is locked down. Your whole state is locked down. Don't underestimate it. Stay prayed up. Understand that this is the time, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Because once the famine of the word come and they shut down this internet, you won't have men of the Lord that you get to see from different parts of the country, various states that you can look at and go, okay, I'm going to learn from this brother. I'm going to learn from that brother. No, you get this shit now, man. Cry out to the Lord now. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Why is it saying while he may be found? Because there's going to come a time when he's going to, look, during the time of Noah prophesied, 100 years, I believe? Then he closed up the ark. Nobody was able to get into that ark anymore. Look at the word like it's the ark, man. Get this word now. Knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of thy time? Wisdom and understanding will be the stability of thy time? Okay. The Lord's name is a strong tower. right? And the righteous run into it. You got to think about it like this, because this could go down, man. This is a warning. This is a warning. This ain't a show, man. This ain't even a podcast. I'm warning you. I'm telling you. Shit is moving faster than what I thought. I thought 2024, I'm like, hey, probably about 20. But no, this shit is moving, man. Pay attention, bro. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to even upload this shit. Get it, man? I hope you're not just there to be entertained, bro. Shit's about to hit the fan. Shit's about to hit the fan, man. A man should be. I'm gonna go back to Second Ezra's. Sorry, I went on a rant, but there's a spirit, man. I gotta warn you. I'm telling you, man. This is moving faster than what I even thought. I'm like, God damn, they not playing. You got Russia, Ukraine, you got Israel and Iran. People done forgot about Russia and Ukraine now. Iran is sending warning shots, letting you know, look, we can hit your targets at any moment. Even though they didn't do that much damage, but they did enough to let them know, look, we can do this for real. You got of course, the presidential elections coming up, the right versus the right versus the left. And now you got these groups coming up screaming death to America. So that's going to be a collision between them and the far right. Okay, who love America, these patriotic rights, these these conservative Christians that I keep telling you about. Okay. 2 Ezra 15 and 18, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. Right? America's very proud, especially in these big cities. They're very proud. I happen to live in one. And these people are proud as hell. Every day I'm at work, I want to choke people. And they're going to replay that clip and say, oh, look, see, he's a violent person. Well, fuck you, Esau. I'm already on a list anyway. They probably chop my goddamn head off before it's all over. Whatever. But anyways, it says, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. That's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing, man. These people don't have no pity towards one another. There's no sympathy towards one another. Their hearts have waxed cold. People don't have any more empathy. Okay? And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Now you think if niggas is acting like this, and when I say niggas, I'm just not just talking about black folk, I'm talking about these Edomites too. If there comes a time of famine, or if it even looks like a famine, you saw how people acted during the pandemic, how they were stocking up on everything, canned goods, toilet paper, paper towels, fighting and shit in the stores. Imagine if a real situation pops off, man. They're not going to have no sympathy. Okay? No pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And the modern day sword is the gun. Right? And spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right? I want to get Habakkuk 1 and 4. It says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doeth not go forth, for the wicked doeth come pass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. And I'm bringing this up because, see, Esau Edom's kingdom, in this current day modern kingdom, right, this new Babylon, this new Egypt, in this kingdom, people are spoiled. People are used to having the best of the best. What we considered ghettos would be considered as good living conditions among the third world countries. Okay. And people look down on the righteous men. Oh, you niggas, you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody special. But when that judgment come, when that judgment come, you know who they gonna remember? They're gonna remember the men of the Lord. I promise you. I promise you. When shit hit the fan, they're gonna remember the men of the Lord. When these prophecies, and in the end, it shall speak and not lie. I'm not even gonna get it. Okay, I wear it out. I know. But when these prophecies start to come to pass and you start seeing these things, you know, the scriptures tell you, then you will know that there was a prophet among you, right? Right? When these things come to pass, then they will know that there was a prophet among them. They will know. They will know in that day. They will know. All right? And you're going to be the first people. If you ever warned anybody, I promise you, you'll be the first person. I know because my ex did it during 2020. Because back in 2009, before I even came into the truth, I was telling her about this shit. You know, martial law, you know, these different diseases and famines and things that are going to come upon the world. And when the pandemic hit, she was like, oh, shit. She called me every night. Oh, yeah, shit wasn't funny. I wasn't crazy then. I wasn't a conspiracy theorist then. And every once in a while, still, she'll call, hey, what you doing? I know what you want. She want to get my perspective on what's going on. See how much longer she got. But see, look, I don't know when the end's going to come. I know we're close to that time. I know we're close. See, it's funny. You go from being just a nigga that's crazy and you're a conspiracy theorist to, hey, so what's going on now? I saw this on the news. What's about to happen? No, what's about to happen is judgment. Okay, matter of fact, let me get Habakkuk 2:16. I told you I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get the other one. Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Okay, it's going to be a shameful spewing on Esau's glory. And what is his glory? His kingdom. There will be sedition among men, violence, no pity. Putin done already dropped the bomb with the icons, the Russian icons. Okay. For the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of beasts, which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof have given it? Now, what is Jesus Christ going to do for you in that day? What is sweet baby Jesus gonna do for you in that day? Nothing. If you ain't calling on Yahawashi, you fucked. I'll tell you right now. Excuse my language. I'm telling you. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here. I don't know. I don't know, man. Shit's getting real. It's been real, but this is realer than real. It's too much happening at once. Okay? This is not a game. This is not a test anymore. They did the test in 2020. I'm telling you, I don't know when they're going to pull a trigger on this shit. I just know that they're getting ready to pull it. What profiteth the graven image, and this is when I say, look, graven images, you can make graven images out of anything. There's some niggas that worship Drake. There's some niggas that worship Tupac, Biggie. Okay? Some niggas that worship their mother. Okay? Their father. Not many that worship their father because they usually don't respect their father. But you got a lot of dear mama ass niggas running around. Okay? Right? Tell me I'm lying. Okay. Nothing wrong with loving your mother and father. As a matter of fact, you're supposed to respect your mother and father, but you're not supposed to worship them. Okay? You're not supposed to worship these rap idols and these Hollywood stars. Because in that day, Taylor Swift ain't gonna give a shit about you. Tupac ain't coming out the grave to come save you, nigga. I don't care how much you listen to Hail Mary. You can come with me, nigga. You ain't Tupac not going nowhere. Okay, he gonna lay his ass right there. Okay, I'm talking about the body anyway. Spirit, if he really died, the spirit is with the Lord. So, y'all know what I'm saying. You better learn to call on Yahweh and Yahawashi. These graven images are not going to do it when the shit hit the fan. When martial law kicks off and you won't be able to go from one city to the next, my nigga, generational wealth ain't going to do it. Because you got all these red pill niggas on the internet telling you we need to build up generational wealth. Okay? We need to break this generational curse. First of all, the only thing that's going to break the curses is Yahawashi's return. Nigga. You ain't breaking no goddamn generational. We as black people, we got a generational curse. We got to break this generational curse. Y'all niggas wait to the end of the world. Here it is. We're this close. We're this close to the end of the world. Now y'all niggas want to break our generational curse. Man, if you don't sit your black ass down somewhere, we gonna put our money together and we gonna invest in the market. We gonna get on cryptocurrency. Y'all niggas is retarded. This world's about to end, dude. It's over. Let it go. Like they say, what's that saying? Let go and let God. Well, nigga, do like Frozen and let it go. Okay, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi is in control of this movie. He's a director. He's a producer. Okay, and he determines who's going to make the cut and who's not. All right, he chose the beginning and the ending. You understand? He gave us the ending. He didn't tell us the day or the hour, but what he did tell us is what to look for and the signs that we will see, and we're seeing them. Make thy calling and election sure. Run. Make thy calling and election sure. This is not a game. This is not a drill. This is not a test. Trust me. I'm telling you. I don't know, man. I really don't. How about Shimmy Yahawashi as my witness, man? When I saw this shit today, I said, oh, shit. See, these civil wars that are going to pop off in this country are going to help lead to the mark of the beast. Don't forget about the border. See, all these things are going to lead to the microchip, to the mark of the beast, the surveillance state, the police state. See, why you got these groups running around talking about death to America, you also still have the border wide open. You have these military-aged men coming right on in. What the fuck do you think is about to go down? And the FBI is saying that there's great chance of an imminent terrorist threat right here in the U.S. They did the same thing right before 9/11. They were showing you Osama bin Laden is the number one terrorist. He's the most wanted man on the FBI list. And then 2001 came and boom, there you go. I'm trying to tell you, man, get your house in order. I'm talking to myself as well. I'm dropping every damn thing, man. Fuck the world. This world's gone. As far as I'm concerned, this world is over already. What profit if, again, 2 Ezra 15 and 18, what profit is the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it, the molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols, because these idols can't do nothing for you. They're not going to save you. When them stormtroopers come in, them UN troops with the blue hats, some of them won't even be in uniform. When they come for you, calling on these dumb idols is not going to save you, man. You're going to have these Israelite groups running around talking about Jesus Christ. In the name of Jesus Christ. They're going to get stomped on, man. The Lord is not dealing with Jesus Christ. Okay? Not dealing with Jesus Christ. Stop playing. The Lord ain't playing. He's not playing. It's time to take the Lord seriously. And if you don't take the Lord seriously, then he's seriously going to deal with you. Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, and to the dumb stone, arise. It shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. It cannot save you. The love of many wax cold. It will not save you. These dumb idols will not save you. Your favorite teacher will not save you. Yashima Zakar cannot save you. Okay? I can't do shit for you. All I can do is tell you and warn you. Seek the Lord while he may be found. That's all I can do, man. I can't jump through this microphone and lift you up to the chariots, bro. When they cut this off, man, that's it. Playtime over. I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer we got. But I pray that, I know it's going to reach the hope, the elect of the Lord. We're going to get it. But, for all of you that want to continue to play and think you just going to be here screaming Kwam Yashala forever and who got on the best garment, just know this. You have groups set up that are now making the political mainstream news that are screaming death to America. In a time when this country is on the brink of war and you want to play, instead of asking the Lord to give you his word and put it inside of you so you're ready, you'd be willing and able to stand. That's on you. Your blood is off my hands.